Welcome back to ShopDog-Garage. I think we're going to work on the 55. Not sure what we're going to do today. I know I've still got some more goodies in this box yet. Now this is for those vents on the kick panel. And that is a window bushing. Gonna have to figure out which one is bad. So that's about the end of the goodies for a little bit here. Like I said in the last video, I'm not happy with this steering wheel. I just can't seem to get it to work the way we want. The horn's super unreliable. So we're going to set that aside for right now. Honestly, if it comes down to it, maybe I'll just throw a newer wheel on so that at least we can have stuff to test. But that is what it is. The other thing I thought is, maybe I should charge the battery. So we threw that on the other day. Just because obviously we don't have an alternator at the moment. So let me start looking into what it is I want to do. Oh, there was something to do with some seals that I'll have to look around for. And of course we've got these panels for the front doors that have to go in as well. So let's get to work. Okay, I've been looking and I think I know which one is the one he wanted to replace. It's the only one that seems to have a lot of excess play. So let me grab a light so you guys can see. And at least it's somewhat visible. But this is the only one that, see that play right there? That's the only one that really has that. The front ones don't on either door. And the one in the back on this side seems to be a little tighter than this one. I'm not sure how on earth I'm going to replace that. But, well, it is what it is. ShopDog says it can't be that bad, right? Okay, I've learned a little bit about the 55 to 57 Chevrolet window rollers. And two things I can tell you. One, I'm not going to be able to do this in the car. The regulator will have to come out to do it. And two, there are 3 different rollers on each regulator, but they may be 5/16, they may be 1/4 inch. I only have a single 5/16 rivet right now. There's no chance of changing that while it's in the car, now that I've seen what's involved. So, gonna have to think on that for a bit. And with that, I think the next thing I'm going to do has nothing to do with the interior for a little while. I think I'm going to put these tail lenses back on now that we've got reverse lights. We rarely do any explanations of how to do things, but you'll notice there's 2 pieces to these. So the reverse light lens and the tail light lens, and then there's a little piece that goes between them. This, you'll see, has 2 little things. Those slide in here to this clamp. There's a screw hole here for the top of the red lens, and then that little strap goes across here like such. And now you can see those are nice and sturdy. So then the bezel will go on. There'll be a screw that comes up here and a screw right there. And there you can see how the trim fits. And remember, take your time, don't go crazy, don't tighten anything down until they're all 4 in there. Poor ShopDog thinks I'm being a little boring working in the trunk back here, especially when it's a little chilly out, so we don't have the door up. But the next thing I wanted to deal with, since we're back here, is that brake light. So I'll cut this. I just pulled the riv nuts off, or not riv nuts, speed nuts off. So let's get that out. Okay, I've got it disassembled. Let's get her hooked up. I just turned that on, but if you recall, you gotta put her in override. Okay, well, not wrong. It's definitely not working. Hey, whatever's smoked right there might be it. That's not a good sign. Yeah, there was something here. There was a diode here. Well, that's crazy because we've never powered this thing. Okay, let's see if we can figure it out. Well, here's some interesting things. For starters, the black lead is not ground. That's actually supposed to come through the body, which of course we have a nicely painted car, which means now I've got to scuff some paint. So that wasn't working. That's not a blown up component. That's just one of these little plastic things. In fact, that one's not even tight. So I think we'll put a daub of something on there. But here's the biggest problem. We're definitely not wired like this because I am not left-handed. You see the black one is dim and that one is bright. That's just brake. So the red one is our brake light. I don't have a wire going up for running lights. So now the whole rear body harness gets to come apart. Awesome. And that's the corner we're working in. Okay, I think we've got this. I'm not sure about the ground. I may be doing a little more work on that. We'll see in just a second. Okay, so running light here. See, I got those just barely hanging. Running light. Okay, I did get a good ground. Okay, let me go push the brake light. What did we use last time? It was a stick. Give me a second, I'll get that pushed. We've got our stick. Oh, I can see that the brake light is on both of those. And okay, well, look at that. It was more time than we intended. And remember, these are temporary, these little clips. We haven't decided what we want to do yet. I'm terrified of drilling into any of that. But let me get an actual repair in here. Be right back. Okay. Well, that was definitely not what I thought I was doing tonight. Look at that. It actually lights. So, and of course the license lights are really bright. But guess they gotta be though, because they gotta reach way over here. So yeah, pretty happy with that. One of the other things I was given was this latch plate, and I noticed one's got a little more contouring going on than what was on there. So we're gonna pop this on real quick and see if that makes it harder or easier to open the hood. Okay, that pretty latch goes down. I've been playing with the adjustment because see the gap here and the gap here and the line here. So the whole hood's got to move this way. Not sure that that's in my wheelhouse or not. Wow. It's funny, teeny tiny changes sure do a big deal. So after playing around, here's where I'm at for right now. They look really similar. And I think I'm going to leave it here for now, knowing that I do believe there was more tweaking they wanted to do when everything was done. Well, I played with it for a little bit more, and that looks pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with it. Overall, I'm feeling like I got a little something done today. I don't normally get a chance to come out here on a Monday night for a few hours, but I feel like I got a few things done. I'm super happy to have this light done. It was not a 5-minute job by any stretch, but I'm happy to have that done. We're really kind of hammering down on the small things. Like I said, not happy with the steering wheel. Don't think I'm ever going to be happy. Not sure how we're supposed to change that roller. The whole regulator has to be out on the bench to do it. So I got to find out just how upset he is with the state of that, because that's going to be a few minutes work. At some point, door cards and kick panels. In fact, here are the kick panels, but I don't have the grates. I have the foamies for the grates, but I don't have them. So I believe he was planning to paint those soon. I know he cleaned them up. So at this point, this is probably not a very long video, but it sure was nice to be able to shoot one. So thanks for watching.